Pastor Matt here at the Whittle Farm in Elizabethtown with an invitation for you to our annual Advent Day Apart coming up in 2 weeks on December 4th. It's a Saturday from 9 until 3 o'clock. And this year our theme for the Advent Day Apart is the wilderness and the spiritual life. We'll dig into some of the places in the Bible, some of the wilderness places in the Bible, and especially those places in the Bible associated with the Advent season and the coming of Christ. From the Sinai journey and the burning bush to the appearance of John the Baptizer in the Judean wilderness, the desert mountain landscape of the Israel-Palestine is an essential part of the Jewish and Christian faith in God. Belden Lane, writer of the book The Solace of Fierce Landscapes, wrote this: God is a mystery personified as love, found only on the outer edges of human experience. The writer Belden Lane also wrote, when people are drawn geographically to the remote edges of our world, they are carried metaphorically to the edges of themselves as persons, invited to an emptiness as exhilarating as it is frightening, encountering overwhelming fierceness at the end of all possibilities. They know themselves to be loved in wild and unanticipated grace. The wilderness is not only a place, it's also a state of mind, or maybe a state of spiritual being. When we reach our limits, our human capacities, push a boundary, enter uncertain territory, feel vulnerable or stretched a bit thin, we are in the wilderness. And maybe you are experiencing your own kind of wilderness journey these days. When we realize we don't control our environment, we're in the wilderness. COVID-19 has created a sense of wilderness, of detachment, of hardship and struggle, of anxiety and uncertainty. And the changing climate situation is an existential threat that suggests to us that our entire planet may in fact be a wilderness beyond human livability. But it's in those places, both in our interior spiritual lives and in our external lives, it's in those wilderness experiences, those wilderness places, when we are most vulnerable, it seems like those are the places where we are found. And we're drawn there, maybe because it is there that we truly meet God. Or maybe God meets us there. And we find in those places, we can find in those places solitude and peace and hope. Hope in the wilderness. I think that's really an essential part and character of the Advent season. Hope comes in the midst of our most vulnerable moments. So we'll gather here by the fireplace, and we may enjoy a brisk walk in the labyrinth. Lunch is also going to be provided for us that day. So I look forward to seeing you here at the Whittle Farm on December 4th for our annual Advent Day Apart, as we gather to find hope in the wilderness. You can register today at lutherancamping.org.